Hi everyone, Budget Stark here. Thanks again for tuning in. Today's video is introducing something a little bit special because I've picked this up and I'm really glad that a company has actually made this. Before I talk about it, I'm going to show you what it does. The beginning of the video is going to be a little bit darker than usual because I can switch things on by remote. You see how that's switched on? Let's switch it off. Off. Back on again. Off with this remote sensor. So I'm just going to put this down here and I'm going to switch the lights back on. So this company called Soap Studios, Hong Kong based, they are starting to build quite funky accessories. They did the 1 in 12 scale Batman remote control tumbler as one of their launching products into the figure market. Recently they realized that a lot of collectors have issues regarding batteries. I'll show you photos that I found online of what happens when you leave batteries in a figure too long and they start to leak because they could potentially be damaged. So for me personally, I actually never put the batteries in my figures at all, which means I don't have any of the light up functions, which I'm okay with because, to be fair, if I've got the figures all posed up, I can't really be asked to take them out of the cabinet, switch the lights on, repose and put them back in for a couple of minutes to see the lights, and then have to take the batteries out, switch it back out, and it's just a real hassle. So they've created a product called Soap REACTOR, whereby you put in wires at the back and they can be hidden very easily. So just looking at this Mark 43, you can't really see the wires there, and I'll show you how it looks from the back in a moment and how it connects up. It's really straightforward. They created the wires that hooks up to a remote control, and that's what you use this little wand for. And so you switch it on by flicking it and switch it off by waving it as well, like that. So you can operate this from the det off, switch all the lights on your Iron Man figures, because one of these soap reactors can power 2 figures, Hot Toys figures. If you want to do Kids Logic ones, you can as well, the Transformer range. So I'm really glad that Soap Studio have done a little bit of thinking and found a little bit of a niche in the market, because previously all I could do was actually trying to do a mod or a custom myself, and it was a lot of hassle. So let's show you the back of this, how this is set up, really straightforward, and I'll give you some details in the video description and at the end of this video where you can pick this up. I've learnt that Soap Studio will be sending this actually worldwide, so you can buy this online on their website. It's around $90 or $70 depending which sets that you have. You can have one with a remote control, which is the one that I have, or you can have one without a remote control, so you have that option. So just to reiterate, one of these reactors can power 2 Iron Man figures. You do also have to decide which wires you need, because if you have a lot of Iron Man figures, you'll realize the battery compartments are different for not only the chest reactor, but for the arms and the helmets. And some of the older ones use different types of batteries than the newer ones. And also the Igor, or the Igor, whichever way you want to pronounce it, which is the Mark 38, is an oversized figure, and that uses different batteries as well. So Soap Studio have decided to cater for all of them. You just need to know which figure you're going to use and the size of the leads. So let's check out the back of this so you can see how it all fits together. Okay, so let's check out the back and the workings of how it's all set up. I didn't close everything up because I wanted to leave it open. The Mark 43 now is exposed, so you can see the wiring at the back. All I did was use a little bit of blue tack and run it down the back of the wires down the back of the figure and down one of the legs, and just held it in with a bit of blue tack. So everything was hidden away. You couldn't see it in the opening video, which is what I did. So all of those leads can close up like that. You can see it, the wires are very fine but pretty robust actually. And at the top there by the helmet, it's all closed up, and that's how it looks when you put it in. you just put it in the right way, just as if it was a battery. Then all the wires go down into this control box, which is the soap reactor itself. And you can see one side is one Iron Man, the other side here can power up another figure. And on the side here, you can plug in the Hall of Armors as well. So you can have that operating via remote as well. So, and that's pretty much it. A really nice design. I can completely understand why they've done it like this. And I feel that something like this, if you put the time in, would be a really nice display overall, because a collector can essentially switch on all of their lights, figures in one go. You know, you guys have the remote for Detoffs. Well, you can have a remote for all your Iron Man figures as well now. So I'm really glad I've picked this up, because it means I don't have to switch on all the lights manually by going inside my cabinet. So anyway, if you guys want to know more about this product and Soap Studios and their particular items, check out their website and their Facebook page. I'll put a link in the description below and at the end of this video as well. So that's all I want to show you guys. Hope you liked it, because I'm really happy I've picked this up now. So catch you all in the next video.